Now to day 12 of the UAW strike, and it was a day that makes history. Today, President Biden spoke with UAW auto workers at the GM Willow Run Redistribution facility in Buren Township, the first time a sitting president has ever joined striking workers on a picket line. The president told workers they deserve a lot more than they are getting now. Rod Maloney's been following the day. Let's get to him now live with more. Rod.
Yeah, Devin, the president didn't say a whole lot, and he didn't stay very long, but his presence was highly symbolic. He came out here to the CCA out here behind Willow Run Airport, and we heard from Shawn Fain afterward talking about where things stand with the talks, and there is that hope that the president might be able to goose this thing along, because right now things are pretty stalled.
It's about time them to step up for us.
The president's presence meant a lot to UAW President Shawn Fain and his membership. UAW Local 1248 member Janae Davis from the Mopar Parts Centerline Depot told Local 4 after hugging him,
happy that he took the time out of his day, out of his schedule, to be here.
Fain called the president's visit a big deal and would like it to spark something at the bargaining table. Though Ford's progressed,
I thought 7 weeks ago, as we talked for probably a course of 5 weeks, we made a lot of really good progress, and then overnight, it went from good progress to going backwards.
Part of his concern stems from the locally controversial Marshall plant. With much fanfare, Ford wanted to spend more than $3 billion and employ 2,500 workers in an EV battery plant licensing new battery chemistry from a Chinese company called Contemporary Amperex Technology Company. Then, yesterday, Ford announced it's stopping that build.
The Marshall threat, as I'll call it, is just more of the same from the companies.
Ford today telling Local 4, quote, "We're pausing work and limiting spending on construction on the Marshall project until we're confident about our ability to competitively operate the plant. There are a number of considerations. We're not being specific about what they are. We haven't made any final decision about the planned investment there," end quote.
And it's a shame when all their workers are asking for is their share of dignity in the workplace, that this is the type of thing we have to deal with in bargaining. It's unfortunate.
So when you look at how this all played out, that announcement by Ford came the day after they announced their deal with Unifor that gave the Canadian auto workers, the Unifor workers, a lot of high raises, 20% raises, and a lot of what they were asking for. And in many ways, at least the front half of it mirrors what Ford apparently is willing to give to the UAW. So we don't know that that's the deal, but it certainly has an interesting timing to it. In the meantime, based on what Fain was saying here today, we're going to be out here for a while on the picket line. Reporting live, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
Feels that way. That is a great look at all these moving and interconnected parts. All right, Rod.